What's going on, you guys? Coming to you today with it's a Rook box from Paul. When I went over to his house, which wanted to not clarify because there's nothing to clarify, but it's a little story. It was when Nashville a couple weeks back had a declaration of disaster or whatever because of the snow and stuff like that. I was actually stuck in Nashville. Paul picked me up and we hung out on a Sunday, and I went to his buddy's place, the warehouse that he talks about all the time. And I'll tell you what, man, that video and the way that Paul explains it is just there's no justice. This thing is just gigantic, wall to wall of cars and memorabilia and God knows what. But there's so much stuff in that place packed in that it's unbelievable. We went up to the second floor. I mean, there was boxes and boxes of die cast, and I mean, you name it, it was up there, man. It was actually pretty impressive. And then we went back to his house, hung out over there, got to see the whole collection of everything, his setup where he drills out and does all his customs and stuff like that, which is very impressive, man. I mean, the setup that Paul has is just unbelievable. And then he has his what he calls his man cave next door on the bottom floor of the house. Has all his pride and joys in carny cases. One of the things that I was very impressed about was he had a carny case. I think it was like 120 cars could be held into this, and it was nothing but police cars of everything, just Matchbox, Hot Wheels, you name it, man. He had it, and it was so cool, man, because he had it all lined up, and I mean, just really impressive collection. So, Paul, I really do appreciate you uh, taking me to the house and showing me the collection. And the funny story to the end of that was when we went to go back to my truck. I had parked it because we could park anywhere when it's a declaration, disaster or whatever. And we got there, and he's like, "Where's your truck?" And I'm like, "Well, dang, that's a good question because it wasn't where I parked it." And what they did was they actually put it on the back of a record, parked it in a parking spot, and then put a concrete barrier so they were holding my truck hostage. So I had to come up with some wild story that it was a family emergency and stuff like that so they could move the truck because they weren't supposed to block it with the concrete. I don't know what it is, but that was just my story. But I had a blast at his house, and if you guys ever have an opportunity to hang out with them, go for it because it's, I mean, you guys are just, your minds will be blown crazy. So further ado, I'm gonna go with this rope box that he sent me or sent with me when I was over there. He gave me a treasure hunt Mazda RX-7, which is cool. I'm glad to have that, which boom, gonna crack it open, which is awesome. Boom. Let it breathe, brother. Let it breathe just for you, man. Really cool casting. I like these Mazda RX-7s. I want to see if I can get every variation of that car. Next, we have a 360 Modena, and it's from 2006, and it's an X-Racer. So it's all cleared out, man. It's real cool. Never seen this before, so I'm kind of so happy to have that. Then we have a Ferocity from 2004 first edition, which is really nice. Really cool. And then one that I do have, but I don't have this wheel variation, is a Toyota AE86 Corolla from 2006, but with the faster than ever wheels. I have the one with the red wheels, which I'll show you in a second. So this is really nice. So I'm glad to have that. So thank you, Paul. Next, we got a bunch of couple of Porsches. I got a 99 first edition Porsche 911 GT3 Cup, which is really nice. I have a couple of these already, but I'm glad to have more. You know, it doesn't matter to me. Next, we have two 1999 first edition GT 198s, which is so cool. Really nice. Glad to have that. Thank you, Paul. We have another 2000. It's from 2000 Porsche 911 GT3 with the 3 spokes, which is really cool. Super stoked to have that. Awesome. And then next we have the Matchbox 75 Challenge. And this is so cool to have, man. I'm so happy to have that. Is the number 22 Lamborghini Diablo in gold, which is really nice, man. Wasn't expecting this. I opened the box to, before anything, and boom, this was in there. And I was like, what? So that's pretty cool. Then we have the same 175 Challenge, but it's the Mazda RX-7. Now, in my collection, I only have but a few RX-7s, period. It doesn't even mean Matchbox or whatever. I just have a few, so that's actually pretty cool to have. This one I was super stoked because I looked at it and I didn't know he threw it in my box when I was there at the house. And this is a Johnny Lightning special edition. It's Acura NSX, bam, in red, which is so cool because a lot of you guys know I'm a huge NSX fan, so I'm so happy to have this in my collection. I love NSXs, man. Next, we got a bunch of Lucy's and a custom from Paul as well. First, we have a green light 2010 Chevy Camaro SS, really cool. It's really nice. Hope you guys can see this. It's kind of dark. With the opening hood, which doesn't want to open for some reason. Whatever. Next we have a bunch of Skylines, or not a bunch, but two Skylines. This is R32 Skyline. Really cool. Really happy to have this. This is nice. And then we have an R34 Skyline, because he knows he likes my JDMs, and he put a bunch of JDM cars. So I appreciate that, Paul. Thank you, man. Real thoughtful guy, man, when he makes boxes. Then I have a Matchbox RX-7 in black, which is so cool to have, man. This thing is just nice. Real cool, real clean, real awesome. And then next, which is really cool, man, is a Matchbox Mazda 2 hatchback. Very first one in the collection. I didn't even know these things existed. There's a lot of castings since I'm still new in collecting. There's castings I didn't even know they made, so that's pretty cool to have. I'm gonna move the camera a little bit, see if I can get some better lighting. Sorry, guys. Next is a Mitsubishi Eclipse in silver, which is cool. And then he threw in an Acura Integra and a Mazda RX-7 from Fast and Furious. This is from Racing Champions, which is really nice. Super cool to have this, man. This is a nice addition to the collection. And here's the RX-7. RX-7. What the heck am I talking about? Acura Integra. Bam. I am starting to mix these cars up, so that's not good. Next is the AE86, the regular one with the red wheels, which is cool. That's the one I have, and I have it carded too over here on my wall. But I don't have the faster than ever wheels, so that's pretty cool to have as a variation. Next, we have a couple of sorry guys, Nissan 370s. What the? I don't know where the heck my head's at, man. I've been working some crazy hours, moving a bunch of cars. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. And we got it in blue. Bam. Really cool. I've never seen this variation before. And then we have the red one with the faster than ever wheels, which is so nice, man. This thing is just cherry. Next we have another 370, but it's kind of like a tuned out version. Really cool in gray. And the thing is mint. Really nice, really clean. Thank you, Paul. We have an Infiniti G37 in silver. Now, I think they really did a good job on these, man. These look really nice. I hope I can find some more variations of that one. I like collecting those. Next, we got some really dope ones. I think. These are the Matchbox Super Fast, I believe. And chime in if I'm wrong, but these are Toyota Supras. Man, this thing is just so nice, man. I mean, I'll say it again, man. That Matchbox makes awesome real cars. Here's another one in chrome. And it's got some funky kind of 80s colors and the hood. And I mean, just really nice to have, man. And then, last but not least on the loose stuff, is these Matchbox Civic Type R's. Can't say enough, man. I love these little things, man. I love any car. You know, I'm just a big car fan in general. European, American, doesn't matter to me. I love them all, man. They're just great. Really awesome to have in the collection. Now, this is a custom from Paul. I'm gonna open it up and see what it is, because this is from when he had his challenge on his YouTube channel of naming the 5 castings that he put and whatever, and this is his little token for doing that, which he didn't have to. I actually just liked participating in the event, so he made me a little thing. And oh wow, man, this thing is dope. Thank you, Paul. Man, this thing is dope. Look at this, guys. It's got his Code 3, what is it? Yeah, Code 3 cars logo on the side. And this is a Paul Wooten custom right here. Paint, the tampos, and the different, I don't know if these wheels came with the casting, but just so cool, guys. I mean, this is just beautiful. Thank you, Paul. He made one for my wife, but I'm not going to open it. I'm going to let her open it because that's her custom that he made for her. So I didn't want to spoil that. But dude, check that out, man. Just really, really awesome, man. Thank you, Paul, man. I'll cherish this thing, man. It's nice. Thank you so much. Guys, thank you guys for watching. I kind of hit a little milestone on Instagram with 500 subscribers. So I just want to thank each and every one of you for the Instagram, for helping me on Instagram, and your comments. Your comments are always awesome and well appreciated. And I appreciate your guys' feedback on certain things and stuff like that. And I appreciate that. And another milestone with the YouTube channel with 200 subscribers. For me, that's a big deal because I wasn't expecting to get even that. So I appreciate you guys. I thank you so much for you guys' support out here, and I try to reciprocate that to you guys as well as much as I can. As busy as I am, I try to get to all you guys as much as possible, and I appreciate you guys' support. Thank you. God bless you. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Check out Paul, which I'll put his information on the bottom. Thank you, and keep on hunting, guys.